Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I have, finally, on my doorstep, my recent Vinegar Syndrome pickups. However, I'm a little bit concerned. Can you guys read that there? I don't know if it's upside down, backwards. Received in damaged condition, and you can see the box is really beat up. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but I figured I would do this on camera and share with you guys all of my, I guess this is what, the halfway to Black Friday sale pickup. So a number of items in here that I am extremely excited for. So let's do this, guys. Let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into my halfway to Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome unboxing. All right, we are opened up, so let's stick this to the side and see how this goes. Hopefully everything is packaged well, but you never know anymore. So let's get this opened up. Okay, well, it looks like everything is packaged really well in here, which is a promising sign. But let me grab the first item right from the top, if I can get it out anyway. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So grabbing the first item from the top here, we have, oh, the one I am most excited about and what started this whole thing to begin with, dirty work. Not only getting the Blu-ray treatment, but the 4K treatment. And I am so excited about this. I have loved this movie since I was a kid. Probably too young to be watching it back then, but this was so funny back in the day. And I own the DVD of it, but I had it on VHS back then, and so I was really happy to now upgrade to the 4K release of this. So here is the book, Norm Macdonald on there. It's sick, it's dirty, it's their job. This looks awesome. I'm so excited to dive into this. This is so cool. Love these little booklets, especially on a movie like this that I love so much. So here's another picture. But yeah, looking forward to that. So I'll set that to the side. And then here's the actual, standard, I guess, slipcover version of it. But there's the front and the back. That looks really good. And then the original cover art right on the inside. That is so cool. I love this movie, and I cannot wait to check this one out on 4K. So very impressed with how this one looks. So happy to have that one in the collection. Let me see if I can't get this put away quickly enough here that I don't have to do any editing there. So that's dirty work. And then, like I said, that's probably the one I'm most excited for in this entire video, but these other ones are pretty great also. So, oh, that's right, another 4K pickup, Flesh Eater. Is there nudity on this? No, there's not. Okay, thank goodness. Nope, nothing on the back either. But the reason I grabbed this one is because Christian over at Planet CHH, he talked about this one not too long ago and said, if you like Return of the Living Dead and things like that, you'll really enjoy this movie. I believe this was, I want to say like a sequel. Oh yeah, it's the same zombie. Yeah, stars zombie in the classic Night of the Living Dead. So it's like the same zombie from that movie. So very intrigued about this one. I had this in my Amazon cart for quite a long time now. And then I saw it dropped in this sale, so I had to pick it up. So that's Flesh Eater. What is next? No slipcover on this one. Oh, that's right. Another 4K pickup. I got a lot of 4Ks in this box. I forgot about that. But this is a movie. This is Little Darlings. And this is one of those movies that people were just raving about last year. A lot of people did a blind buy on it, and it originally came in like a big old box like this, and you might still be able to get that. I don't know. Actually, maybe it was sold out now, but either way, I'd never seen it, and people were saying this was just an incredible blind buy for them from last year. So because of that, I decided to blind buy it myself and check it out. This is Little Darlings. I don't know the year on this one, 1980. So yeah, should be a fun one. Have heard nothing but just incredible things about this. A lot of people's favorite blind buy from last year. So that's Little Darlings on 4K. And then one more in here. Oh, that's right. I got the slipcover on this one. That's cool. This is the Amityville Horror, the original. So not too much going on with the slip, but you can kind of see that there. Upside down cross. That looks really cool with like the flies, I'm assuming. Yeah. And then the axe in the middle. That's awesome. And take off the slipcover, and there it is, another 4K title. Very good. Now, admittedly, this isn't my favorite horror movie in the world, but it's one I wanted to give another shot, and I just thought the slipcover and, you know, getting it for such a cheap price, that really lured me in. It was one of those I didn't have that I thought I would want eventually on 4K, so happy to have that one. That is the Amityville Horror with an awesome slipcover. That's 4 titles. I think that's it, but for some reason, I think there's something else going on in here. There sure is. I gotta see what this is. I don't remember. I totally forgot about this, but this is so cool. So let me get all the plastic off of this guy. Here we go. The Maniac 2 graphic novel collection. This is absolutely awesome, and it was loaded, just wrapped in bubble wrap, so it came in great shape. So this is, I want to say 3 or 4 chapters, but essentially this acts as the sequel to Maniac. If you've ever seen that movie, it is a really bizarre, almost like first-person serial killer movie. Very fascinating, back from the 80s. Joe Spinell and who, I can't think of the director of this one for some reason. But yeah, like I really enjoy the original. They actually did a remake of it as well that you can check out, which I think is really good as well. But this is awesome. I'm so excited to dive into this. I'm not going to open it up right here on camera right now, but yeah, very happy to have this in the collection and cannot wait to see how this one looks. Frankly, even if I opened it, it's not going to be safe for work anyway, so I wouldn't really be able to show anything because this is a super brutal, bloody horror movie. I'm assuming that the graphic novel is going to be the same. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. This is super cool. Maniac 2, the like hardcover case collection. I don't know exactly what they call it, but it is essentially the sequel done in graphic novel form. That is just too cool not to get. All right, so there it is. Only 5 items, but you know how it goes with Vinegar Syndrome. They are not cheap. Fortunately, everything was about half off or even more. I think the comic books were like 75% off or something ridiculous, so that was a no-brainer. But anyway, the bad box aside, everything came in perfect condition thanks to Vinegar Syndrome, just wrapping in layers and layers of bubble wrap. So thank you to Vincent for doing that. That always is appreciated. But anyway, that is going to do it for today, guys. But I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. What did you pick up from the Halfway to Black Friday sale? Did you grab any of the stuff I did? Did anybody else pick up Dirty Work? I love that movie and cannot wait to check out that 4K of it. But would love to hear from you guys down in the comments. So that is going to do it for today, as I've already said. Thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end here. And before I let you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.